Hey guys, welcome back to my channel here. It's Lavender here, and today I'm back with another The Animal Science Files series. Today I am doing an episode of the Animal Science Files series called Mosasaurs, Facts and Information About Them. So let's get started into this, the Animal Files series. So here we go. So mosasaurs comprise a group of extinct large marine reptiles. Their first fossil remains were discovered in a limestone quarry at Mosasaurs, hopefully I'm saying that right, on the Moose in 1764. They belong to the order Quadrumata, which includes lizards and snakes. Their closest relative is monitor lizards, so yeah. Mosasaurs probably evolved from an extinct group of aquatic lizards known as Mosasaurs, the earliest late Cretaceous period. During the last 20 million years of the Cretaceous period, with the extinction of the Ichthyosaurus and Phyllosaurus, Mosasaurs became the dominant marine predators. They became extinct as a result of the KPG event at the end of the Cretaceous period about 66 million years ago. Two African countries are particularly rich in these creatures, mosasaurs: Morocco and Angola. This creature was very native to northern Africa in particular. Mosasaurs breathed air, they were powerful swimmers, and were well adapted to living in warm, shallow, inland seas prevalent during the late Cretaceous period era. Mosasaurs were so well adapted to this environment, they most likely gave birth to live young rather than return to the shore to lay eggs like sea turtles do. But, there is conflicting things on this, so yeah. The smallest known mosasaur was Dalosaur turkini, which was less than 1 meter long. Larger mosasaurs were more typical, with more species growing longer than 4 meters. The largest known species may have reached up to 17 meters in length. Currently, the largest publicly exhibited mosasaur skeleton in the world is on display at the Canadian Fossil Discovery Centre in Marden, Manitoba. The specimen, nicknamed Bruce, is just over 13 meters long. Mosasaurs had a body shape similar to that of modern-day monitor lizards, but were more elongated and streamlined for swimming. They were made for swimming. Their limb bones were reduced in length, and their paddles were formed by the webbing between their long fingers and toe bones. They had webbed feet. Their tails were broad, equipped for swimming. New evidence suggests they may have many advanced mosasaurs had large crescent-shaped flukes on the end of their tails, similar to those of sharks. These animals may have lurked and pounced rapidly powerfully on passing prey in the water rather than chasing after it. Mosasaurs had double-hinged jaws and flexible skulls, much similar to those of snakes, which enabled them to just gulp down their prey almost whole. Mosasaur bones have also been found with shark teeth embedded in them, suggesting that they were hunted and eaten by sharks. That was one of their predators they had against them, but they also ate sharks. One of the food items for the mosasaurs were mollusks with shells, which were very plenty in abundance, and during the Cretaceous seas, their diet consisted of slow-moving animals such as amantines, whatever those shell things in the water are called. I can't pronounce it right, I'm sorry. Birds, and turtles, but they can also tackle larger and swifter prey such as sharks, when the opportunity arose. But again, their predator, they were prey as well, and they would be eaten by sharks as well. Despite the many mosasaur remains collected worldwide, knowledge of the nature of their skin coverings remains in its early stages to this day. Few specimens collected from around the world retain fossilized scale imprints. This lack may be due to the delicate nature of the scales, which nearly eliminates the possibility of preservation. Much like those of modern-day reptiles, the scales varied across the body in types and size. In some specimens, 2 types of scales were observed on a single specimen: needled scales covering the upper regions of the body, and smooth scales covering the lower part of their body. New research shows that they are most likely a dark color, like scales and like skin, similar to that of a sperm whale colorization. A study published in 2016 showed that these creatures were endothermic based on comparisons with modern-day warm-blooded animals and fossils of known cold-blooded animals from the same time period during the Cretaceous period. The 2016 study found that they were most likely had body temperatures similar to those of contemporary seabirds that were able to internally regulate their temperatures to remain warmer than the surrounding water. Mosasaur growth is also not really well known or understood, as specimens of juveniles are rare, kind of like T-Rexes, like the fully grown T-Rexes are rare. A 2020 study published described a large fossilized hatched egg from Antarctica from the very end of the Cretaceous, about 68 million years ago. The egg is considered one of the largest atemone eggs ever known, rivaling that of the elephant bird, and due to the soft, thin, folded texture, it's likely belonged to a marine animal. While the organism that produced it remains unknown, the egg's pore structure is very similar to that of the extinct leopard such as lizards and snakes. The presence of mosasaur fossils nearby indicates that it may have been a mosasaur egg, although they don't know if they give birth live babies, or if they have them through eggs and they break out of the egg instead. The theory is unknown. Who knows? So if you guys like this video, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Bye guys, see you next video.